Winners finals. All right, so now we finally have reached that winners final. So Chavo has had many a trips to the top 3. Hasn't been able to close one out in a little bit, but he has a couple of MultiVersus Mayhem wins. This is Swirv's first time out here, though, and Swirv is somebody who is an online mastermind. He has gotten many good records, and last time we saw Wavy come out, Wavy got 5th, but played incredibly well. That was also with Zoo in the building. Today, it's on Swirv to see if he can try and get to close up the whole thing, and we'll find out if he's able to do it here today. This is best of 5 now. They're good to start now. And we're going to get Chavo versus Swirv starting now. It's going to be Finn versus Jake. It's been a little bit since we've had this winners finals up here. But we're going to see it as Chavo has been playing phenomenally. So has Swirv, because neither one of them have dropped a single game up to this point. So who's going to want to take it? I'm going to give y'all 2 minutes to vote on this one because it is best of 5, so you got some time. There is no history between these two.
Yeah, this is the first time they're fighting.
Yeah, I don't know if these two have even fought each other online for that matter.
They have not. This is the first time they're playing. So this is going to be very interesting. I am excited to see how these two characters fare offline, because right now I think that Finns and Batmans have been kind of ruling offline at the moment, and then online it has been Jake. So it'll be interesting to see if this character.
Oh my God! And for reasons like that, Chavo's been so much more aggressive and advantage than I've ever seen him today. Like, he never ever chases like that, but he is going in all night. It's been working.
Yeah, I think that it's been a solid option. Swirv has just been doing very well in this, and then Chavo's aggression has been a huge level up in terms of like how they've been playing. They've even gone in to say like a lot of times they'll just give up on the advantage state that they have, and they just keep going now.
Sometimes he gets to a certain point in the night too where he's just like, he feels like he's done enough. He's like, all right.
Yeah, he was saying that before.
Like, all right, I got the wins I wanted tonight. I'm done.
He literally was right before this was like, I'm gonna get a game, and that's all I care about.
Yeah, it's like if we could just get him to not do that.
Yeah, it's like, come on, you have so much potential to just take him out here and be in a huge advantage.
But for good reason. Swirv has a very good record online as that up attack finds its mark, just missing the attempt at trying to beat him out for doing that with that gem toss down, which could have converted into a clapo too. So that was a trade-off. Oh, he almost SD'd. Oh, God, don't do that.
That would have been bad. But Skateboard coming through. Very solid option when you're approaching. I definitely think that is the strongest version of the move, is when you have the forward momentum. And Chavo just trying to get this first stock here at 110. Cake's pretty heavy, so you got to be very careful. And the bite makes the mark.
His bike setups have been so good. He mixes it up. He doesn't go for the same setups. That Sair could lead to the end of it. He doesn't have a gem available.
That was so solid. That was an amazing edge guard.
His edge guards, like, again, his bite edge guard setups are some of the best I've ever seen with Cake. It just confirms into, he always finds the Sair no matter what, even if the first one doesn't kill. And this is off of, Chavo, who had the lead to begin with very well, and Swirv is just starting to run with it now.
Yeah, they are allowing the momentum to carry. Downer is going to confirm off of that gem and take the KO there. It's definitely working for Swirv here. That momentum is being carried so far right now.
Yeah, Swirv has been getting away with daring out of disadvantage all night long. Like, every single time, he knows the gaps where people can't go for something like immediately after, and he just dares because it's like either we trade and I win the trade, or B, you have to back off of me because I'm going for this.
And that was an excellent coverage for the gem as well, as he now has to burn another one. Makes it to the wall, doesn't actually go for the teleport there. Good mix-up on Chavo's part for not utilizing that movement option all the time, because it definitely leads to trickier situations.
Exactly. Yeah, you can't go for the gem teleport every single time because it'll be a free punish. But that Nair just missing to try and find a combo afterwards, and Swirv up a whole stock, so he can afford to take some of these like occasional hits. It's fine if he takes a trade as long as one of these up attack eventually finds its hit.
Yeah, down attack is going, or the down air going to confirm in the up air. 94% is still doable for like Finn in general. I think that Finn has very solid early. Never mind.
I said that up attack will find its mark eventually. Even if you get the stock off, you're already at 100 plus, and that will take it out. The Swirv able to take the first one. So far, nobody tonight between these two, or excuse me, nobody between these two had dropped the game up to this point, which means somebody had to drop one at the start.
Oh, well, yeah.
And the very first start of that was all Chavo's favor. He had such a big lead, but once that edge guard happened, it just started to dip away. You out, Piggy? All right.
Have a good one.
Chat loves you.
They do.
just got so happy after hearing that. But we're going to get into game number 2 here. Winners finals. Running it back to Sky Arena. No plats again. This is interesting because Chavo's actually usually not a big fan of people having higher blast zones to survive around him. But he's kind of just been content with going here of late. I think he just kind of like likes the idea of like being able to have like just a straight linear neutral and no platforms for people to escape to.
That combo off a house did like 29 damage. Not to interrupt with you, but like it looked so cool. It was literally like house nair up special and then up air 1 and then he air dodged the second up air because it's not. I don't think it's true anymore.
He had a couple people saying it during friendlies earlier pre-stream. He was doing some stuff with house that like we haven't seen like anybody do.
No,
it's like been.
Ooh,
oh, that's
there
too. That's there too. Definitely would have knocked out if that caught its mark. But this is very similar to game 1 where Chavo had the damage lead and then Swirv got the knockout first. So if Swirv could do a very similar situation again, I like how he keeps putting Gem on the floor as like I just want to get out the disadvantage rather than try to push this combo.
It's the safest way of getting back down, so definitely makes sense. Goes for the down attack there, 111% to 86. Does not get the fast fall, so isn't going to confirm into that clap there. Goes for the up attack to knock at 128. High blast zone, like you were saying, is probably the reason why he lived that.
Yeah, helping a little bit. Reminder that this is... that will definitely take out every time. So reminder too that the cake weight nerf is not in application right now. It was online only. It'll probably be offline by like next week. Usually it's a couple days to a week after when they get it available. So this is still the previous iteration of Jake slash Cake, and he's been surviving a couple windows where I've seen over like Make It Rain Dog where they were dying now.
True. I think that the weight nerf definitely makes a lot of sense in terms of like how long this character can survive. I like the use of that bite to get rid of Gem very easily, but there is a SD there.
He tried to aerial stall without burning a jump or anything, so he wouldn't get spiked, but he actually was too low to drift in, so now Chavo up a whole stock.
Very good for Chavo here in a situation like this. I'm sure that they're very happy to have seen that. As we say, we take those. But it is going to be still kind of difficult because, as you said before, Chavo had a huge lead in that first game, and Swirv just made it comeback of the century and then just ran with it.
My mini game right now is avoid bite at ledge.
True.
I think Swirv's usage of command grab on the sides have been absurd. Pretty much the only other person I see do it just like better is like maybe J Mafia.
I think so.
That's about it. But like both of them, they still play so very different from each other. And then also you have like the strength of ballsy, the strength of pin. The way they all played so different, it's been so fun to watch. That like even with the history that everybody has against pin, you have to play Swirv very differently.
Yeah, you have to.
Jim, I knew you were in the chat.
all of the Jakes essentially have like their own way of playing the character and make it work to a degree where they're consistent.
Yep. I'm gonna say something very clear after this match is over, or after this round is over, because I wanna make sure people know. Oh, reversal nair on attack decay. Like even with that trade got him out of that. Oh my god, this is actually ridiculous. But Chavo actually being able to hold on to the lead this time and looking very good at that. He's looking like he might potentially give the very first game loss to Swirv all night if he keeps this going.
I mean, hey, if Chavo does end up getting this game win on Swirv, they both have no perfect records right now.
There's no undefeated streaks here tonight.
But so far, it's been an amazing, 2 games. But Skateboard going to hit the mark, 124, still not enough. The high blast zone on that ceiling, helping out Chavo there for this stock.
Exactly, and I mean, like Chavo, he's been up at this position many times before for good reason. And for Swirv, this is the first, I think the second LAN he's ever been to. So the pressure of being in front of everybody does change things up. It's not the same as when you're in the room. You just kind of yell at the screen whenever you feel like it. The pressure's on to try and perform. And so far, that first game was a dominant performance.
Very dominant.
This has been a good answer back.
A very close game. Yeah, definitely going really back and forth. Chavo having a harder time getting this this last stock, but up attack finally getting it, and we see a 2-stock lead off of Chavo in that game number 2.
This is exactly what I was hoping to see. I am so glad that this is going the way it's going, because I don't want to see dominance. I want to see good games back and forth. Piggy, you lied to me. You said you were leaving. You're looking for your keys.
Oh, you can't leave without keys.
Oh, yeah, you can't leave without your keys. All right, looks like Piggy forever lives here at this.
This is your home now.
Piggy now belongs to Vortex.
I don't see it back here.
Yeah, check over by the computers. So we're going to see the Jake the Star Child counter pick come out here. So something I was going to say before, by the way, I just want to make it clear, and I know some people were going to call it cap, blah, 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 whatever, but I'm just going to be heart to heart here. Everybody can complain about characters as much as they want, but if somebody's consistently getting first, that's a player skill thing, and that is a very big difference. You can play a top tier and still be cheeks.
Yes.
But if you know how to actually play, you're going to be consistent.
Oh, so close.
It has so much more to it than just that. So downplaying everybody with the W is one thing, but Chavo's dominance on that first stock was ridiculous.
Yo, he's carrying that momentum from the second game and just bringing it right here into this third game. And we see the same stage here again. And it's continuing. 47% already racked up. Chavo only at 26 and still carrying this.
You know, Swirv was trying to mid-tournament get Gopo to play him on Chavo's computer at that to warm up before this match. Maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe this is why.
Yeah, that was, by the way, that was very Gopo-esque. We talked about it before. Chavo never usually chases that far out. And
the full bag of coins. He is up 2 stocks now. Is still a very healthy stock in this first. Like, this game number 3 is a complete turnaround of that first game.
This is actually insane. Chavo's going in. Swirv trying to answer right back, but Chavo, look, Chavo has been hunting for another W for a while. He has the most second places here by a long shot.
By a long shot.
a lot of them to Zoo. He has a couple of his own MultiVersus Mayhem wins. I think he has like 4 or 5. He wants another one.
Yes,
this is one of the first time I've seen him play like he wants to win. Not just play well, he wants to win.
Yeah, and I feel like the precision on the gems have been very well put, as he's not getting gimped off of the side anymore like he did in the first game, off of being, you know, interrupted in those gems recoveries. Doing a much better job in this game on the defensive side as well as the offensive side.
Sure enough. Yo, can we stop not including Chavo's name in the categories of the best players in the game? Like I'm actually kind of tired of that now after looking at this. Swirv is OD, everybody's OD. Chavo's name gets left out like a lot. Just taking a look at what we're seeing here from somebody who has the resume that Swirv has, it's not that Swirv might not still make a comeback and get a W in the set.
True.
It just is just kind of crazy at what we're watching out of Chavo right now.
This is extremely dominant in this game number 2 is the thing. And at 115, he's still pushing the advantage to the point where I wouldn't be surprised if the Clapo is going to take the game, and that's a 3 stock.
Clapo counter up to 2 on the night. It is now, and that being said, wow, that was insane. A 3 stock after the first game, the way that went down. Most people don't rebound mentally that quickly from something like that, but Chavo is answering back right away. The entire wardrobe roster of Cake/Jake is being used here for Swirv, and maybe the answer is to go back to Cake because Cake is the one that got the W before.
Cake was the one that got the W before.
Apparently the Clapo counter is 3. I apparently missed one. Thank you from Mon Combo for keeping me on track with that. We're gonna get game number 4 coming up here in winners finals. Chavo trying to get the most coveted position in any tournament, winner side of grand finals. For a little while in MultiVersus, that was actually the worst place to be. It was on winner side of grand finals because of all the resets that happened both in 1s and 2s. But of late, that curse has kind of disappeared. And I mean, against I want to reset position against Swirv if he finds me again later. That's if it ends up being Swirv who finds him again later, or for that matter. That looked hilarious.
I want to play Swirv so badly.
I know you
it's
do.
to the point where it's like I'm gonna beat Sage just to get there if he's on the loser side here.
The look on your face, the giant grin you had was like I want to you just want to fight him so bad.
I just want to see how I fare.
That's how that was planned beforehand.
We'll see. Almost gets the double up special though. We're talking too much about not the game as Swirv almost got a 0 to death there on Chavo to start this game number 4. All games so far have been on Sky Arena, no plats.
Yeah, they actually have been willing to go here all the time. And as people can see that interaction of House versus Gem, Gem does win that. So that's what refused.
Oh my goodness, that was.
Oh my god! don't do that.
Oh boy, but this is looking a lot more even than the last game for sure. But I definitely think that it really is going to come down to this edge guard here. Gets hit, though.
That just snuck it. And he decided to go for, instead of a defensive option, he went aggressive because he burned his jumps and everything, so you assume he would try to free fall down, but that actually kind of tripped him up.
Yeah, I think it definitely caught Swirv off guard a bit, kind of delaying the house a little bit there so he doesn't get hit by the gem. I think that was the main thing that was getting Swirv in that last game. That's not enough to take out that stock and going to go for the gem there, fully commit.
Yeah, Chavo believing hard enough that he wouldn't get the sweet spot hit on that to keep himself safe. And safely jumping away from that, but that's a lot of resources. He has to touch the ground. That's a free up attack. He could chase after this. Swirv does have the ability to stall, and he sneaks just underneath that neutral attack to get in.
Oh, wow. That just straight up beats that move and combos into the down air, too, on top of it.
So that's something that Chavo's been doing more ever since, you know, like the Clapo is great, but the gem tossed down into a dare is just that much more consistent and safe.
It is. It's better at higher percents when you know that it's going to get that stock, as trying to risk it all for, like, the fancier stuff, while is cooler, is not optimal.
Yeah. Also, that was very Gopo as neutral. The late hit of up special hits and gets him knocked out, but Gopo loves walking and jab one. Granted, Gopo has this absurdly good ability to jab one, jump cancel into stuff. That is a very tight window. I don't think people realize how hard that is to pull off.
They actually nerfed that to make it impossible, and Gopo is still pulling it out. So that just goes to show how tight that window is.
Yeah, and but Chavo's now starting to like walk away and at least use it as a poke tool. Even if he goes into jab 2 instead of trying to cancel, he's been getting a very good damage off of that. And he's always chasing here, and he chases him all the way up. He gets away though. Swirv is so lucky he got away from that.
He got hit. It just didn't kill him off the top. He got sent to the left.
I cannot believe that he didn't die.
I cannot believe that he did not die there.
He literally kissed the skies. Like I have questions.
Nerf Jake Weight. They did.
Well,
it's just not. It's not in there yet.
We just don't have it yet.
New weight definitely.
This is pre the weight nerf. So.
That's funny though. 110%. You know what Chavo's looking for right now.
The Clapo! Oh, he almost found it too. That was pretty close, but now Swirv forced to hover on the sides. That upper one was really good. Like, you don't try to continue to do anything after that. You just now take that time to get back to stage.
You can see that Swirv is looking for those bites at this point. The up attack going to meet its mark, not going to go for anything afterwards. Almost gets smacked there, but actually getting the down air to counter that move.
That was reminiscent of game 1 where he missed last time and he lost the game for it, but that time he was able to sneak in before Swirv could get him with the up attack.
Yeah, this is very intense. At 107, it's very dangerous too here for Chavo, as another up attack will take that stock. Actually going very early off of that and getting the hit off the side special and the teleport.
Yep. And now Swirv, he has him at 131, so one roll-in up attack is coming very soon. Like we all know he's coming. He's gonna do it.
Very much so.
But Chavo's trying to like bait him to do it. Is the biggest thing. Dare will be enough.
It will be enough. 33% is very good though for Swirv here, as Jake is still like very heavy. Even with the weight nerf, is still pretty good on weight.
That is cake.
Cake, Jake. Cat dog.
We respect our variants out here. Cat dog, true. Nasby sweep, question mark?
Nasby sweep.
But that dare comes through, and the triple dare. Misses the second hit in there to get a follow-up steer to it. But this is incredibly close still, even with that 24-72. As we saw before, command grab setups off stage could still snag the game away.
He baited Swirv in a little bit there to actually come in. Gets the up attack, no recovery, and that's not it yet. He had no coins.
Taz Drake, no coins. Actually, definitely did no coins favor coming in. But now he has him at 112. So basically, you just don't let Swirv get you into an up B special off the top, and you should be fine.
Yeah, it's looking very tough here for Swirv at this point. He's going to need to, get the damage on somewhere, somehow. Skateboard, maybe, a Gimp, I don't know. But going to go for the down air. Not enough just yet. 132. Ooh. Still living off that dare.
That one kind of surprised me that didn't knock out. But up attack windows are now online. As you can see, Chavo's looking for it.
Oh,
but
this is bad.
He's got got Apple in hand, so he needed to get rid of that. Up attack won't be enough still.
Yeah, that was a weird interaction. I wonder if because of the charging. Not enough still because of the attack decay. Got him off stage. Goes for the gem. Trying to get off. That was dangerous.
He tried to do the slip dare, and Swirv almost made him pay for it. And now Swirv's getting him that much closer to potentially getting a knockout off the top too. So this game is all of a sudden gone from a pretty sizable lead from Chavo to a very doable game now for Swirv.
Oh, no, that's...
Oh, my God! No! He gets him with the second hit of up air off the top.
Off an air dodge, too, on top of it. He air dodged in the middle, and it just caught him still because it was a neutral air dodge.
That was so close.
Yo, Gopo, you're going to have to come over here.
Oh, my God. That's the thing. Like, once they
get in the car.
Gopo will be here in 2 hours to teach Chavo a lesson. But I know John was reading that up there too. So now we have a game number 5. Fist bumps are going to go out for that because this has been an incredible set so far. And this is what we love to see. And we're going right back to Sky Arena. No No changes here.
No, it's been this through the entire set. I think they both agree that the high ceiling is helping them both out and making this a more intense game than we could ever ask for. There were so many instances where Swirv was literally hanging on by threads, but that ceiling and some of those, you know, having the weight still to them, just helping out a lot.
Oh, yeah, you got to be careful. You have to be pretty careful.
You do have to be careful there.
Like, Finn could obliterate you there, but Jake is one of the best characters at punishing overextensions. Cake. I did it now. I did it. It's because he changed.
I got him.
He changed the character. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. Again. Dude. I think the Taz trig is just allowing for that.
He's like hitting him like just on the left.
Or maybe we're just all DIing it wrong when we normally
maybe.
hit. Oh my God.
That's how that's how it actually did it. And that's going to take it out. Pull that away from your face because we're both peeking this mic so much.
I mean, it's just super intense here.
It's hard not to. It's been such a good set.
Yeah, it's been incredibly fast-paced too, which is good change from most sets. Tries to go for the double down air, not as consistent as it was before. But let's see what Swirv has in the tank here as he's trying to get Chavo at an earlier percent.
Yeah, Chavo's starting to build that damage up while he can and try to get as much extra leeway out of this lead. Because as we saw last game, the lead is an extreme necessity against Swirv because he can bring it back.
Very much so. This is definitely something where you got to keep your momentum going for both of these players because they're both kind of riding on the momentum so much that, like, whoever's in the lead keeps their lead so well. Outside of that last game, it's been pretty dominant. No coins in the bag, so not going to knock out any early percents.
I have never seen Chavo in one given night hit as many up specials as he's been hitting. Like, he usually only uses it as a jump coverage read from when you're going from the ledge, and that's it. Like, he barely ever chases, and he's been hitting them so much tonight.
Oh, but going to find that up attack as Swirv charged it up. 78% is all they could get on Swirv here on their second stock.
This is where you got to be careful. Like, Swirv has already shown that he is fully capable of making huge comebacks. And that 98 damage doesn't really mean too much in the face of somebody this good. But he's getting pretty controlled at the ledge at the moment.
Yeah, I like the use of like the attack there instead of going for the side special. Very bad spot though, as you are bit. You don't have many recovery, but Gem, your best friend.
I'll take that. I'll take that dare any day of the week.
Over death.
Yeah, yes. Dare, not death. Oh, he goes for the side special again.
Oh, that could have been very bad for Chavo. Got to be very careful.
Clappo!
Gets the Clappo. Doesn't get the kill, though, so it doesn't count.
Clappos don't count unless they get the knockouts. So the counter does not go up. But if that was the new weight, that would have been gone.
He keeps going for those teleports, trying to catch Swirv slipping, but Swirv doing a good job at mixing up, like staying high and then just letting it go.
It's yeah, even with the nerfs to the stall, like the character still has some very solid stall options, and just respecting it is the biggest thing. Good defense from Chavo, by the way, because Swirv does that often, where he'll just sneak out that jump dodge cancel to get that dare off stage where you're not paying attention.
Look how much Swirv has brought this back, as Chavo's at 132. One up attack from Swirv is going to take that stock, and Chavo needs to play around that if he wants to get this.
Yeah, I think in the same fact.
But there it is.
Finds his mark. So now Swirv, in a little while, he has the lead here in this last stock, but he did win the last game. Chavo has a completely fresh up attack, which finds its mark. Last stock here, game number 5 of Winners Finals. 2
fresh stocks at that, too. This is going to come down to whoever wins neutral the most in this interaction is going to have a healthy lead. Bite, perfect way to start it. You're off stage. What do? You teleport.
He's starting to catch Chavo dodging in a lot. He's been hitting him on a lot of those, and now these dares and everything are finding his mark. There's another dodge, and he had it covered.
But up special, he tried to go for it all, but in a bad spot here. Gets the gem, catches the roll, throws Apple up too. That's going to come down.
It covered on his way down. He tried to throw it back at him too on his way over. Up attack, good anti-air, and he's
Apple beats house too.
Yeah, he's actually been starting to he's been starting to beat out these landing options from Swirv, but Swirv does have a slight damage lead.
Very slight damage lead, yes. The ignite damage should help out a bit. Not any coins in the bag though, so there's no gems in Chavo's favor.
Sure enough, he actually just finally got one right there, but tossed it immediately. That's gonna help get him out of disadvantage. But Swirv tried to go cover it, tried to end it on the up attack.
This is very close, and that's going to be the up attack that seals it. And Chavo, very hard fought, but Swirv reeling it in and finding their way into the winner's side of Grand Finals.
Man, if Swirv doesn't have that ridiculous comeback that he had against him in Game 4. That goes to Chavo, but he brought it back. He was able to calm down to it, build a lead, because he was behind very far in that first stock there too. But Swirv proving himself and coming out here for the first time, and had a hard time getting to it, but he was able to get that winner side grand finals here against Chavo.
Yeah, I definitely think that that was a very hard-fought W2. It went completely back and forth. You could see in Chavo's face as when they got hit in that last game off the double up air, it was like, oh God, I don't want that to happen, because sometimes you know that stuff like this is going to happen. When you get into that situation, it's not a mental defeat, but it's almost like this is too close for me to have wanted it to get here.
Yeah. And you know where y'all can find that? Here in this building. MultiVersus Mayhem every single Wednesday. Wadbury CT